Princess Charlotte's subtle rejection of Camilla that everyone missed. The truth is unbelievable. When it comes to the British royal family, the public is always paying attention to the big moments, the weddings, the births, the state events. But sometimes it's the small, subtle interactions that reveal the most about the royal dynamics. One of the most fascinating, yet largely overlooked moments in the royal family recently has been the relationship, or rather the lack of relationship, between Princess Charlotte and Camilla, Queen Consort. While we've seen plenty of moments where Princess Charlotte is all smiles, it seems that there are underlying tensions between her and Camilla that the media hasn't quite picked up on. From body language to subtle snubs, Princess Charlotte's behavior toward Camilla may hold deeper meaning than we realize. So let's dive in and explore 15 times Princess Charlotte might have subtly rejected Camilla and how this tension could change the future of the royal family. Number 1. Princess Charlotte's cold shoulder at a royal event. At royal events, every moment, glance, and gesture is scrutinized. And if you've been paying close attention to recent public outings, you may have noticed something subtle but significant about Princess Charlotte's behavior around Camilla. In one instance, during an event where the entire royal family was gathered, Princess Charlotte seemed to give Camilla the cold shoulder. While other family members, including Princess Catherine and Prince William, greeted Camilla warmly, Princess Charlotte kept her distance, avoiding direct interaction and staying mostly focused on her parents. Now, this might seem like a small thing, but in the world of royalty, small gestures carry a lot of weight. Princess Charlotte didn't simply ignore Camilla. She actively chose to exclude her from the warmth shared with other family members. This could suggest that Princess Charlotte is aware of the complex dynamics between Camilla and her family, and may be distancing herself from the Queen Consort as a form of quiet protest. This cold behavior likely didn't go unnoticed by Camilla. But the question is, why is Princess Charlotte doing this? Number 2. Subtle snub at a family gathering. Another moment that flew under the radar was a private family gathering, where Princess Charlotte allegedly snubbed Camilla during a moment of interaction. Family gatherings, even for the royals, are supposed to be more relaxed, informal affairs. But during one of these occasions, it was reported that Princess Charlotte showed clear disinterest when Camilla attempted to engage with her. While most children might respond with polite enthusiasm, or at least curiosity, Princess Charlotte's behavior was telling. She didn't just avoid eye contact. She actively disengaged from the conversation, choosing instead to focus on other members of the family. This wasn't a moment of rebellion, but a clear indication of how Princess Charlotte feels about Camilla's presence in the family. Considering that Camilla's long been an outsider of the royal fold, Princess Charlotte's coldness may stem from an awareness of her grandmother, Princess Diana's legacy, and how Camilla played a role in Princess Diana's heartbreak. It's clear that Princess Charlotte's quiet rejection is a powerful, albeit subtle statement of her feelings about Camilla's place within her family. Number 3. Body language. When it comes to understanding subtle emotions, body language experts can be incredibly insightful. And according to several experts, Princess Charlotte's body language around Camilla suggests a certain level of discomfort. At various public events, Princess Charlotte's physical demeanors indicated unease when she's near Camilla. For instance, her crossed arms, a typical sign of defensiveness or discomfort, have been observed whenever she and Camilla are near each other. Additionally, when Camilla tries to engage Princess Charlotte in conversation, the young princess doesn't lean in or make any effort to connect. Instead, she maintains a considerable physical distance, which could be her way of signaling a lack of trust or a desire to stay apart. What's interesting is that Princess Charlotte's body language around other family members is quite different. With her mother, Catherine, she's often seen mirroring her movements or sitting closely to her, something that suggests affection and comfort. The contrast between these interactions raises questions about Princess Charlotte's feelings towards Camilla. Is she rejecting Camilla through her body language, or is this just a child's way of expressing her natural discomfort around an unfamiliar figure? Either way, it's clear that Princess Charlotte isn't entirely comfortable in Camilla's presence. Number 4. Refusal to play with Camilla during a royal outing. One of the most telling signs of a child's disinterest in someone is their refusal to engage in play, especially when they are in a setting where play is encouraged. During a royal outing, where the younger royals were expected to interact with each other and guests, Princess Charlotte allegedly refused to play with Camilla. While most children would be thrilled to engage with family members during these outings, Princess Charlotte seemed to avoid Camilla when given the chance. Instead, she reportedly chose to play with her siblings or other members of the family, keeping her distance from the queen consort. In royal families, these outings are often seen as opportunities for family bonding and public displays of affection. But Princess Charlotte's refusal to include Camilla in her playtime speaks volumes about the tension between them. For a child to make this decision so publicly is an indicator of strong feelings. And in Princess Charlotte's case, it seems to be a rejection of Camilla's place in the family. Is this just a simple preference, or does it reflect a deeper, more complex family dynamic? Number 5. Distant behavior at a public event. At another recent public appearance, Princess Charlotte's behavior once again signaled her distance from Camilla. This time it was during a highly publicized event, where the royals were gathered to mark an important occasion. Despite being in the spotlight, Princess Charlotte's body language was telling. She was far less engaged with Camilla compared to other family members, remaining somewhat detached during the entire event. While other royal children might interact with Camilla in a more lighthearted manner, Princess Charlotte appeared to keep a cool demeanor throughout. This type of distant behavior is a subtle but powerful rejection. For a young child to remain so disengaged from a family member, especially one who's now officially a part of the royal fold, it suggests that Princess Charlotte may not fully accept Camilla as a permanent fixture in her life. It's worth considering that Princess Charlotte's actions might reflect a desire to protect her mother's legacy, a legacy that, in Princess Charlotte's eyes, Camilla played a part in destroying. Number 6. Avoiding eye contact with Camilla during a royal engagement. One of the most subtle but telling signs of discomfort is the avoidance of eye contact. And Princess Charlotte's been spotted doing just that when near Camilla at royal engagements. At a recent public event, experts noted that while Princess Charlotte engaged warmly with other members of the royal family, her interactions with Camilla were marked by an unmistakable lack of eye contact. Eye contact is often seen as a sign of trust and connection. So for a child like Princess Charlotte to intentionally avoid looking at Camilla may point to a deeper unspoken feeling. It's not just about being shy or uncomfortable. This seems to be a deliberate choice to keep a certain distance from Camilla. It's especially noticeable given that Princess Charlotte's usually very open and confident when interacting with other royals. So this behavior around Camilla raises the question, what is Princess Charlotte sensing that makes her avoid such a basic gesture of connection? This subtle rejection isn't just about avoiding a stare. It's a nonverbal statement that reinforces the tension between the young princess and the queen consort. Number 7. Short responses to Camilla's questions. Another moment that stood out was during an interview when Princess Charlotte allegedly gave short, dismissive responses to Camilla's questions. In public settings, especially during media appearances, it's common for the royal family to be asked about their lives and their experiences. While Princess Charlotte is often polite and articulate, she's been observed giving only the briefest of answers when Camilla's tried to engage her in conversation. Rather than the typical enthusiastic replies or playful exchanges we see with her parents, Princess Charlotte's answers to Camilla have often been blunt or curt, with little to no follow-up. This could be seen as an unconscious response, or it could be a quiet form of protest, a way for Princess Charlotte to assert her feelings about Camilla without saying a word. While Camilla might try to engage with warmth and interest, Princess Charlotte's disinterest is evident in her short responses. Why is Princess Charlotte cutting her answers short? Is it simply that she's more comfortable with her parents? Or does this reflect a deeper emotional distance she's putting between herself and Camilla? Number 8. Lack of affection towards Camilla during a family photo shoot. During one particularly public family photo shoot, Princess Charlotte's lack of affection towards Camilla was glaring. In family portraits, we often see royal children showing affection towards their parents or other family members, smiling, holding hands, or even leaning into one another. However, in this instance, Princess Charlotte stood notably apart from Camilla, keeping her physical distance and showing little to no warmth in her expression. Unlike her interactions with her mother, where Princess Charlotte's visibly affectionate and connected, her behavior towards Camilla is far more detached. She doesn't lean in or show the typical signs of familial affection, such as holding hands or making eye contact with Camilla. For a child her age, this lack of affection could signal something more than just a moment of discomfort. It may be a sign of Princess Charlotte's deeper feelings about Camilla's place in the family. After all, Princess Charlotte has grown up hearing about her late grandmother, Princess Diana, and Camilla's relationship with Princess Diana is far from an easy one to reconcile. This moment might not be a public confrontation, but it's still a clear indicator of how Princess Charlotte feels about Camilla. Number 9. Not including Camilla in her birthday celebrations. One of the most telling moments for Princess Charlotte's subtle rejection of Camilla occurred around her birthday celebrations. In several royal families, special occasions like birthdays are typically family-centric moments, filled with warmth, togetherness, and shared joy. Yet Camilla was notably absent from Princess Charlotte's celebrations, something that raised eyebrows among royal watchers. While Princess Charlotte's birthday usually involves close family, it was reported that Camilla was not included in key moments, such as joining in the singing of birthday songs or sharing in the family photos. Now, some might say that was just a coincidence or a matter of logistics, but considering the history between Princess Charlotte's family and Camilla, it seems more likely that Princess Charlotte may have intentionally chosen not to include Camilla in her special day. After all, a child's birthday is one of the few moments they have complete control over, and the fact that Camilla was left out entirely suggests Princess Charlotte may be drawing a line when it comes to her relationship with her step-grandmother. This moment of exclusion sends a clear message to the media and the public. Camilla may not be as integrated into the family as everyone assumes. Number 10. Different interests. It's not just about the bigger moments. Sometimes it's the small details like shared interests that reveal deeper divides between people. And for Princess Charlotte and Camilla, these differences are glaring. While Princess Charlotte shares a close bond with her parents, especially with her mother, Catherine, she's also shown that she has very different interests from Camilla. While Camilla has spent much of her life focusing on royal duties and her public image, Princess Charlotte's interests are more grounded in childhood, games, creativity, and family-oriented activities. In many public settings, Camilla's approach to family events seems far more formal, and there have been moments where it's clear that Princess Charlotte's interests simply don't align with Camilla's. Whether it's during family outings or more structured events, Princess Charlotte's youthful energy and natural inclinations sometimes seem to clash with Camilla's more restrained, poised presence. Could these differences in interest be a form of tension that further drives a wedge between Princess Charlotte and Camilla? Children naturally gravitate towards people who share similar interests and energy, and it's possible that Princess Charlotte just doesn't connect with Camilla in the same way she connects with other family members. Number 11. Camilla's gifts rejected by Princess Charlotte. One of the more personal signs of rejection between Princess Charlotte and Camilla occurred when it was reported that Princess Charlotte rejected gifts from Camilla. Gifting within the royal family is a long-standing tradition, especially when it comes to family relationships. However, when Camilla tried to gift Princess Charlotte something special, perhaps a piece of jewelry or a personal memento, Princess Charlotte was said to have politely declined the gesture. This isn't just about not liking a present. It's about rejecting the connection that the gift meant to symbolize. For children, gifts from family members are often a way to strengthen bonds. So when Princess Charlotte turned down Camilla's offering, it signaled something more profound, a lack of warmth and desire to maintain distance. This rejection might seem insignificant to an outsider, but in the context of the royal family, gifts are a form of social currency. Princess Charlotte's decision to reject a gift could indicate that she does not feel a deep connection to Camilla, and perhaps even sees her presence as something forced upon her. Number 12. Princess Charlotte's loyalty to Princess Diana. One of the most heartfelt reasons behind Princess Charlotte's rejection of Camilla may be her loyalty to her late grandmother, Princess Diana. Princess Diana's legacy is incredibly important to Princess Charlotte. After all, Princess Diana was not just her grandmother. She was a global icon and the beloved people's princess. For Princess Charlotte, the emotional connection to Princess Diana is something that goes beyond family photographs and historical narratives. It's part of her identity. Camilla's role in Princess Diana's life is well known. The affair that contributed to Princess Diana's pain and eventual divorce from King Charles is a chapter of royal history that's not easily forgotten. As a young girl, Princess Charlotte's likely aware of the fractured relationship between Camilla and Princess Diana. This knowledge, whether imparted directly or picked up on over the years, may have shaped Princess Charlotte's emotional response to Camilla. In rejecting Camilla, Princess Charlotte could be signaling her loyalty to Princess Diana, a way of preserving the memory of her grandmother in the face of an uncomfortable reality. It's not just a rejection of Camilla. It's a reaffirmation of Princess Diana's place in Princess Charlotte's life. Number 13. Camilla's past mistakes. For many, Camilla's role in the breakdown of Princess Diana's marriage to King Charles is a source of lingering bitterness. And for Princess Charlotte, these past mistakes are likely impossible to overlook. While Camilla may have been embraced by King Charles and other members of the royal family, her past mistakes are something she can never truly escape. The affair that rocked the royal family for years remains a defining moment in royal history. And for Princess Charlotte, it's hard to separate Camilla from the pain she caused her family. Princess Charlotte, in her younger years, might not fully understand the complexities of royal duty, but she certainly feels the emotional weight of Camilla's involvement in her grandmother's suffering. It's easy to imagine that Princess Charlotte sees Camilla not just as her step-grandmother, but as someone who played a role in a story of pain and betrayal. This could explain why Princess Charlotte continues to distance herself from Camilla. She may simply find it difficult to move beyond the historical context that Camilla represents. Number 14. Royal family secrets leading to Princess Charlotte's rejection. It's been suggested that Princess Charlotte may have uncovered some of the more uncomfortable truths about Camilla's past, especially in relation to her grandfather's marriage to Princess Diana. As children of the royal family grow older, they inevitably become more aware of family secrets, both the ones spoken about in hushed tones and those that are buried in history. For Princess Charlotte, discovering the full extent of Camilla's role in the royal family's tumultuous past could have shaped her perception of Camilla in a way that's difficult to undo. Whether through private conversations or history books that chronicle the royal family's trials, Princess Charlotte may have become privy to facts that make her view Camilla as someone who doesn't fit the ideal of family unity. These revelations could explain some of the more subtle signs of rejection we've seen in Princess Charlotte's interactions with Camilla. When a child discovers uncomfortable truths about a family member's past, it's difficult to maintain the same level of affection and trust. In this case, Princess Charlotte's rejection of Camilla could be a response to those unsettling family secrets. Number 15. Camilla's insecurity and growing tension. As the Queen Consort, Camilla's worked tirelessly to reshape her public image and secure her place within the royal family. But despite her efforts, it's clear that there's still some insecurity about her position, especially in relation to the younger generation of royals, like Princess Charlotte. Camilla's never been fully accepted by all members of the royal family, and her relationship with Princess Charlotte's never seemed entirely comfortable. It's been reported that Camilla sometimes feels undermined by the younger royals, especially as they grow more popular and engaged with the public. Princess Charlotte, with her strong family connections and the weight of Princess Diana's legacy, has become a symbol of the future of the royal family. As Princess Charlotte grows older, her behavior may be fueling Camilla's insecurities, especially when she rejects Camilla's attempts to bond. For Camilla, this kind of rejection is not just emotional, It's a stark reminder that her place in the royal family is still not as secure as she might like to believe. Princess Charlotte's rejection is not only a personal rebuff, it's also a reflection of Camilla's difficult and ongoing struggle to integrate fully into the royal family. So after everything we've discussed, it's clear that Princess Charlotte's rejection of Camilla is far more than just a series of small moments. It's a subtle but powerful statement about the complex dynamics within the royal family. From body language to disengagement at family events, Princess Charlotte's actions show that there's more going on than meets the eye. But what do you think? Is Princess Charlotte simply acting like a child trying to navigate a complicated family situation? Or is this her way of silently expressing her loyalty to her grandmother, Princess Diana? Could there be more to this relationship than we realize? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Drop a comment below and let's get the conversation going. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and share with others. Subscribe and hit that notification bell icon for more insider content. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Until then, bye!